Assalamu alaikum. What you are about to hear is not speculation. It is documented. It is happening and it demands our action right now. An exclusive investigation has revealed that the United States and Israel are actively working to strip Jordan of its historic custodianship of Masjid Al-Aqsa. Under this Israeli plan, the Islamic Waqf, which has protected Al-Aqsa for over a century, would be abolished overnight. A new Israeli-created body would declare Al-Aqsa, the sacred house of Allah, into a so-called multi-faith center. Israel would appoint the imams, Israel would control the Friday khutbah, the sermons, and Masjid Al-Aqsa, the blessed, the holy, the eternal, would be repackaged as a tourist attraction. Israel will present this as coexistence. They will call it shared heritage. Do not be deceived. Ask yourself this. The same Israel that refuses to share a single inch of mandate Palestine with its rightful people wants you to believe it will share Al-Aqsa in good faith. This is not coexistence. This is conquest under the language of coexistence. The same Israel that is committing genocide in Gaza and ethnically cleansing the West Bank as we speak wants you to believe Al-Aqsa is a shared heritage. You cannot claim sacred heritage while butchering the people it belongs to. The same Israel that has bombed Syria, Lebanon, Iran, Yemen and beyond wants you to believe that Al-Aqsa will be safe in its hands. A nation that exports destructions does not suddenly become a guardian to a holy sanctuary. And the same Israel that commits piracy on the high seas, that has no regard for international law, for human life, for any boundaries, wants you to believe it will honor the boundaries of Allah's house. If they will not respect the law of nations, they will not respect the law of Allah. Understand, this did not happen suddenly. Al-Aqsa once welcomed hundreds of thousands of people for Jummah prayers. Today, access is rationed, restricted and weaponized. Organized raids into the compounds by Jewish groups have reached unprecedented levels, carried out under the protection of Israeli police in broad daylight, without shame and without consequences. I say to you plainly, Israel has been steadily and systematically taking over everything that belonged to the Palestinians and to the Muslim world, the land, their homes, the olive trees and their history. Al-Aqsa was always next. We just refuse to believe it. Brothers and sisters, more than 1.8 billion Muslims live on this earth. Al-Aqsa is not a distant political issue. It is mentioned in the Quran. This is the site of Al-Isra wal-Mi'raj. This is our first Qibla. It is our heritage. It is our amana, our sacred trust to protect. If we remain silent now, we are not just failing the Palestinians. We are not just failing justice. We are failing our faith. The plight of Al-Aqsa is the test of our generation. History will not ask what government you lived under. It will ask what you did when you knew. It will ask whether our iman was real or merely declared in comfort. The Muslim world has 57 states. It has wealth. It has influence. It has numbers that no power on earth can ignore when it chooses to act. And yet, these governments have largely responded with statements, with condemnations, and then forgotten about Masjid Al-Aqsa. Let me say this clearly. Words without consequences are not solidarity. They are complicity. A Muslim world that speaks but does not act has chosen its comfort over its covenant with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let us be honest about what failure means. If Al-Aqsa's Islamic identity is erased, there is no going back. Once the Waqf is abolished, it will not be restored by a petition or a protest or du'as. Once Israeli authorities control who is the imam, what is said from the mimbar, who may enter and when, Al-Aqsa will exist only in name, a shell, a museum, a monument of our failure. Inaction is not neutrality. Every single day that passes with us remaining passive is a day that the takeover of Al-Aqsa gets closer, a day the erasure deepens, a day the door closes a little further. There will come a moment when the opportunity to protect Al-Aqsa has passed. We may already be living it. Al-Aqsa is calling, history is watching, and Allah is witness to everything. It is time to engage in political mobilization, economic boycott, in diplomatic campaigns. Remember what Allah says, Subhanallazi asra bi-abdihi layla min al-masjid al-haram ila al-masjid al-aqsa alladhi barakna hawlahu linuriyahu min ayatina innahu sami'un basir.